Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. So this is Lillian, a Kenyan, currently living and working in Canada, Quebec province, and I do mostly lifestyle, nursing and immigration videos. So if you feel that this is the right content for you, kindly stick around. And I'll not continue without giving thanks for all the people who have been supporting me. For the people who subscribed, thank you so much for the support. For the people who are here for the first time, kindly hit the subscribe button, and I'll be very grateful if you support my channel. So guys, mostly I do nursing, a lifestyle, and a little bit of immigration videos, and these are based to my experiences, my friends' experiences, and also a little bit of research. So that means that I'm not an immigration consultant, but I just give you what I have, and I hope that it has been helpful to some of you. So guys, today I want to talk to you about how I was almost scammed when I came to Canada as I was looking for a job. Yes guys, so I came with a spousal visa, and when you come with a spousal visa, automatically you're going to get an open work permit. So that is what I got the day I came here to Canada. I was given an open work permit and I was supposed to look for a job. Of course, I wouldn't have come here just to sit. I had to look for something that could help me pay my bills, of course. Yeah. So I came and I started looking for jobs in different sites. That was indeed Canadian Job Bank and other sites. There were many, and I got a lot of offers. By the way, I got a lot of offers, and guys, let me tell you, the truth is that there are a lot of jobs. There are a lot of jobs being advertised every day. The problem is mostly they need people who are here, but some of the jobs are actually willing to sponsor people from other countries. Yeah, so when I came here, it was very much easier for me to get a job. And just a disclaimer, guys, if you know that you are working for jobs that requires you to have a license, then it will be a little bit hard for you to get jobs here, but at least have something to start with. So actually that's what I did. I rested for 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks I was like, girl, get up and go and get the dollars. Yeah, so I started applying for jobs, just like I said before, and I got a lot of job offers. Yeah, I got accepted to a lot of jobs, but there is this one that really caught my eyes. Why? Because of the money. Yeah, it was because of the money, guys. So I applied to this one. It was home-based care, and I was like, wow, at least this one is close to what I was doing, because I was still working on my papers. So I was like, at least I know much about this job, and it has a good pay, so why wouldn't I try it out? Because I saw it. Yeah, so I got an email from them, and they were like, we posted a job advert, and you responded to it and showed your interest. We've also seen your CV and your cover letter, and we are glad to inform you that you have been shortlisted to do an interview with us. Guys, why wouldn't I be happy? I was over the moon. I was extremely happy, guys. And this was something that I was actually praying for. I was praying to get a job that was actually near to nursing. This is because I couldn't start doing my nursing job without getting Canadian license, okay? So if you want to do nursing here in Canada, you must acquire the Canadian nursing license. So just like I said, I was still working on that. And I couldn't just sit down because I also needed money to process those documents. So this is what I did. After they told me that I was shortlisted for the interview, I got so excited. And I was like, yes, God has listened to my prayers, and I've gotten something that at least will make me very comfortable as I begin. And the pay was also nice. And guys, if the deal is too good, think twice. those people were very smart. They were so smart. So yes, guys, we talked, and we scheduled an interview. It was a phone interview. So yeah, I got prepared, girl. I went, started reading, you know, maybe they would ask me some things about nursing. So I had to remind myself a lot of things, and also the other things that I usually asked in an interview. Why do you want to work with us? Yeah, so I really went and did a lot of research, and I was ready for the interview. So I created time and did my interview. So what was shocking to me was like, in the interview, they only asked me if I've gotten vaccinated, like twice, and gotten the booster. And they also asked me if I have the work permit, which I had. Then the other thing that they also asked me was if I had the SIN number. And of course, these are the things that I had, provided that when I came to Canada, I was told that those were the requirements. So I had to get them before applying for a job. So after saying that, I was actually waiting for more questions, but they were like, okay, that's what we needed. Thank you so much. And we'll inform you if you have passed the interview. Guys, I was really praying for that opportunity. I was praying for it. And let me tell you, I started like calculating. It was like, if this is the amount of money per hour, how much am I going to make in a month? As I saw in the description of the job, I was supposed, like the person who got the job was supposed to work for 12 hours per day. Then I saw that, wow, I was really going to make it. I was really going to make good money. So yeah, that was really nice for me. So I kept on praying for that job. I was like, God, I want this job. I was so happy, by the way, guys. I was so happy about it. So after like one day, I got a call from them. And they were like, yeah, Lillian, congratulations, you've gotten the job. So you prepare your things and then I'll talk to you. Because he told me that he was in Ontario, which is another province. And now the employer told me that, you know, I'm coming to Quebec. So you just get prepared so that when I come, I will inform you to start working. Of course, I wasn't going to start work immediately, but after 1 week, that's when they were supposed to come. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll wait for you guys. So when you come back, when you come here, because they told me that they were relocating. So when you come here, I'll be ready to work with you. So what was I supposed to do, guys? I was supposed to take care of a woman with stroke. So just give the woman medication. She was my patient, of course. So I was supposed to actually give the patient medication, make sure that the patient is well, the patient's hygiene is okay, the patient is well mentally, be with the patient, check if there is any complications that the patient may have, especially after taking the medications, and just to make sure that the patient's life was well. So I was like, these are all the things that I've been doing back in my country, so I mean, I can do them. So I was also excited about it. So he texted me the next day and he was like, yes. And he said, Lillian, I want to tell you something. I will be coming with my mom, just like I told you before. And we had agreed on what you're supposed to do. And I said, yes, of course, I was aware of what I was supposed to do. And he said, just know that she's going to use a wheelchair and you're supposed to help her move with the wheelchair, which I was very much comfortable with, because in nursing, these are the things that we were doing also. So after he said that, I said, okay, I don't have a problem with it. So after that, he texted again. He sent me an email. Actually, we were chatting through email. And so he told me that as he was planning to come, he wasn't planning to come with the wheelchair that his mother was using because it was old. So he wanted to come to this other province and get new things, including the wheelchair. Which, of course, I mean, it was not a problem for me. It was not my business. Yeah, so me, I was just waiting to take care of his mother, of course. Yeah, so I said, okay. Then he told me, like, he wanted me to go and get a wheelchair and just have it. Yeah, just have it so that when they come, the mother can get the wheelchair immediately. Guys, I didn't have a problem with this. I said, okay, if you're gonna send me the money, then I was going to buy the wheelchair for you guys and keep it in my house, wait for you guys to come, then I can give it to you. Because we had agreed that he was going to come that same day and pick the wheelchair from my house. It was okay for me. It wasn't a problem. But let me tell you guys, my husband sensed something. He was like, if he wanted a wheelchair, why would he send you? He has never seen you. Why would he want to send you money? Because he said that he was gonna send me some money. Actually, it was a check. He was going to send me a check, and then I would deposit the money in my account, and I would go and buy the wheelchair. Guys, I didn't know this was a scam. I didn't know this was a scam. So my husband was like, I really have a bad feeling about this job. First, the salary is quite exaggerated. And I was like, this is my luck. This is my luck. You wait for it. And so, yeah. So I agreed to go and get the wheelchair because he sent me he actually told me the place to go and get it. I was new in Canada, so I didn't know a lot of places, but at least he could tell me where to get them. Yeah, so after that, he actually sent a check. I got a check in my email, and so he told me to go to the bank account and just confirm. Guys, I know that when you receive a check, you have to wait for it to mature. That one I know. But the pressure this guy was giving me to go to the bank and withdraw the money, I couldn't understand it. I couldn't really get it. Yeah, so I went to the bank and I told them that, I told actually the people who were working there that I've gotten a check. I showed them in my email and they were like, okay, yeah, this is good. And then I told them that he told me to come and, withdraw the money. And they were like, no, if you get a check, you have to wait for it to mature. So I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. But then I was like, I don't know how they work here. So guys, I went back home. So when I went home, that man started, he sent me another email. And he said that I have found somebody who is selling wheelchairs, and I would just like you to give me the address of your house so that he can come with the wheelchair and you give that person some money, the money that I've sent you. And it was like, I was so cool with it, guys. Oh my goodness, how could I be this naive? So yeah, I said, okay, as long as I'll get the money from the bank, it's okay, I'll let you know. We were very cool with it. So the next day, he told me again, go and get the money from the bank. I was like, excuse me, but I told you that it needs 4 days to mature. How am I going to get the money from the bank? And he started asking me, how much money do you have in your account? I was like, I don't have any. First of all, I told him that's private. I shouldn't be the one telling you that how much money I have in my account. I shouldn't. So that was private to me. So he was like, okay, you just make sure that when the person comes with the wheelchair, you pay. So guys, this is something that a lot of people had really planned, that somebody will bring the wheelchair and I will give them the money. And I think they just wanted me to remain with the wheelchair in the house. So actually, guys, let me tell you, the check had a lot of money. It had like $3,600. $3,600. So he told me, I want you to go and get a very nice, that person is going to bring a very nice wheelchair and you'll have to pay him, and then the rest is for your salary. Now, that's the starting salary. I was like, okay, it's good. Yeah. So each passing day he would tell me, go and check, you know, go and withdraw the money, go and withdraw the money, and after that you call me. Guys, I still went to the bank. I talked to those people and they were like, no, it cannot happen. It doesn't happen. It has never happened. Nobody has ever, you know, the check has never matured before 4 days. No. And I was like, now, what am I going to do? He's actually telling me to come here and withdraw the cash, and you saw the check, so what am I going to do? They told me, you wait for 4 working days, and you come and withdraw the money. I was like, okay, cool. So when I got out of the bank, I called them. Guys, they were not picking my calls. Every time I could call those people, they were not picking my calls. But once I texted, they will respond to it. So this actually got me thinking, why is he not picking up my calls? But he will call me to go in and withdraw the cash. Why? So I don't know. I started feeling some, you know, I started feeling that this thing is not right. This thing is not right. Okay, why would he even trust me with such amount of money? Why? We've never met. We do not know each other. He is in Ontario. I'm in Quebec. Why? So I just kept it cool, and I was just like, if these people are scammers, then it's okay, because I didn't have any money in my account. I didn't have any. I just came, opened the bank account, and it was like that. I think it had just a small amount of money. It wasn't much. Yeah. So yeah, it had just, you know, just the money that you usually pay for the bank account to be activated. That's what was inside my account. So it wasn't really a problem there. So I waited, and then the third day that he called me in the morning, I was actually sleeping, and then he called me, and he was like, Lillian, the money has matured, kindly go and withdraw it, and then after withdrawing the money, I'm going to send someone to come and bring the wheelchair. I was like, wow. But I told you that it cannot, the check has not matured because it's not yet 4 days. So how am I supposed to withdraw it? Guys, this man told me to go and withdraw my money, pay, and then after the check matures, I will take the money. That's when I was like, I was done with all these things. I was actually done. And I said, oh my God, I was almost scammed. I told him, no, I can't use my money. I'll just wait for this check of yours to mature. It was like, no, you don't trust me. You mean you don't trust me after I've sent you my check? I've never met you. I've never seen you, but I'm trusting you. Why can't you trust me with yours? You just go and withdraw some of your cash and then pay for that wheelchair. After the check matures, you're gonna get your money. I was like, no, sir. No, sir. That check has to mature. So guys, after that conversation, do you know what happened? The check was revoked. That's what that person was actually planning. He wanted me to use my own money, and then they will give me a wheelchair, and then I will stay with the wheelchair in my house. That was it. But I thank God that I thank God that I couldn't. You know, sometimes people actually trust people with their money, but I cannot trust anyone with my money. No, even if it is $10, no way. No way. Yeah, so actually I learned a lot from that day. I was like, oh, so they have different means of scamming people. You know, guys, I thought that most of the scammers used to tell people, oh, you've gotten a job, but you need money for uniforms and what. I thought that it was like that. But this one, he came in a smart way. He came in a smarter way. He came in a smarter way. But just like I said, I couldn't trust anyone with my money, so they didn't get me. And after he revoked the check, he asked me again. You know, he called me. By that time, I had not checked my account. So he called and said, oh, have you gotten the money? I was like, no, I've not gotten the money, and please don't call me again until the check And she was. And after that, my husband told me, go and check your account. Just check your account right now. Check it right now. And guys, to my surprise, yes, I found what I found. The check was revoked. So actually, it was a really learning experience for me. And just like I said, I thanked God for helping me, because it is hard out here. It's actually tough. You have to be smart. You have to sense the dangers. It's so bad that other people take advantage of people's vulnerability, because at this point, when somebody is actually looking for a job, he needs something to take care of himself. He needs some money to pay his bills. But people take that as, you know, the opportunity to reap some money from them, which is not good. And it's so sad that it happens everywhere, guys. It happens everywhere. And so a lot of people have to be awake. They have to stay woke and check, because anybody can be scammed anytime. Being that even if you're an immigrant, even if you're a new person here, or even a person who has been here for quite a long time, then that still happens. So guys, that was it, and I would really urge you guys, those who are actually planning to apply for jobs, make sure that you know how legit it is. If you are able to actually see the red flags, then at least you can opt out early. This is because through my story, the bank found out that it was a fraud, and I had to go back and explain so that they can activate my bank account, because it was deactivated at that time. So that was it, guys, and I hope that you learned something. So guys, if you apply for jobs, please don't talk much about the money unless you've started working and it's time for you to get your payment. Otherwise, that is all I had for today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye bye.